Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is my first video in a long time, so let me get through a lot of things. Um, First of all, let's see. I'm recording it on my iPad, and I just wanted to talk about the World Developers Conference of Apple that I took a while to respond, and I just wanted to say, let's see. The new iPad Pro 2 that came out, which I pre-ordered, is really good. And I just wanted to talk about the new iPad Pro, iOS 11, and Mac OS High Sierra, which the name is kind of weird. But High Sierra, and what else? And HomePod. Never heard. I thought really it was gonna be named Siri Speaker, but oh well. It's nice, but the most thing that got me interested in is really the iPad and iOS 11 on it. iOS. Let me talk about the iPad first. They finally really revealed the 10.5 inch, the new size, which is really the same as the 9 points. Just the bezels are shorter. So I think it's good. I think it's good. Yeah, bigger size, bigger screen, lesser bezels, bigger screen. Makes sense. And then they released finally a new 12.9. That was the one I was waiting for. A 12.9. That was the one I was going crazy about. And they finally gave the 12.9 many of the 9.7 features like True Tone Flash, True Tone display, better camera. Both of them are going to get better camera in this version. Both of them are getting a camera upgrade, the same as the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus. Like, what really excited me was the 4K video recording. I know really you don't record on your iPad. This is my first video recording on one of my iPad minis. Using my mini to record. But what I was gonna get to, this isn't gonna be a long video, so I'm trying to make it the best I can. So what I was trying to like explain here, and so I was talking about another thing that really got me was the camera, yeah, and a few upgrades to the frame rate, which is interesting. But one thing that really got me interested in and surprised, something that I said iPads needed an upgrade for a long time. I mean, iPad Pro is awesome, but there's no Pro apps like you see on the computer like Photoshop. But on that, it changed. It surprised me. Apple surprised me on Photoshop because they finally gave us a Photoshop editor. It's not really Photoshop, but it's like an alternative. This is something Adobe should have done. But Affinity, it's called Affinity. It looks awesome, amazing on that big screen. It looks just awesome. And what else? Mostly that. I'm gonna like mostly that mostly let's see, mostly Affinity. It's gonna be $20 on the App Store if you. The speed frame rate A10X Fusion, that's gonna be super fast. I understand people criticize the iPad Pro, but in iOS 11, this is the part where it got me excited about. iOS 11 is gonna be a game changer. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, y'all have your opinions about which platform you like. This is something that will really advance the iPad Pro and its OS, because it really needed an OS bump. And it's good that they're finally distancing the iPad from the iPhone look. The iPad's getting its own Mac look, like dock, and let's see, it's getting drag and drop, which is really cool, and also a new multitask and control center, which I really like, and like up to four screens on the side. It looks really cool. I mean, it looks like a computer almost. It really advances it. Yeah, it needs a lot more, but during time, it just proves that Apple now is committed to that. So I say good for Apple on this one. I hope they continue on the future OS updates, like iOS 11.1 or something. They continue, you know. But I'm really glad, and that's the reason why it made me get the iPad Pro, the new one. I've been waiting. So, and what do I say? In terms of everything, I say the new iPad was good, was amazing. I liked it. Better processor. Now I'm gonna talk about should you get it. Okay, if you have an old iPad 4, it won't be getting iOS 11. I mean, so it's finally time to upgrade. Apple's kicking that one out. If you have a Mini 2 or 3 or 4, I know you have. Sadly, I don't know what to think. Apple's probably Apple's didn't upgrade, didn't talk about the Mini at all. I think they're getting ready to close the deal. No more Minis. The 4 might be the last one. So I think if you have a Mini, unless you want to upgrade, then yeah, you should upgrade from the Mini. Now, if it's about screen size, well, honestly, I don't have a problem with the big screen. It's a tablet. And now, if you want, it makes sense that Apple's getting rid of the Mini lineup. But and if you have the Air 1 and the Air 2 iPad, I think you should upgrade. Yeah, you should upgrade because they start getting slower, and only if you want to. But now, if you have the last year, the 2015 iPad Pro 12.9 inch, or last year's iPad Pro 9.7 inch, it depends on you, honestly. If you care about the new frame rate and the speed, A10X Fusion faster, and if you care about your if you have a 12.9, and if you wanted True Tone Flash and True Tone display and all that, then yeah, guess you should upgrade, but not really. It's like about features if you have the iPad Pro. But mostly it's about the ones who have the Air and the Minis and the iPad 4. So yeah, so we've seen where Apple's trying to go in this direction, and I'm glad that Apple's doing this. So that's for the iPad. I'll be talking more about the iPad because I pre-ordered one. If you want to pre-order one, I'll leave a link in the description. We can get one. Okay, so I do want to talk about one more thing though, and it's about the HomePod. I'm gonna leave the iPhone and the Mac to another video because I don't really have a lot of time in this one. Sorry, folks, but the HomePod. What do I have to think about the HomePod? At first, I was confused. I mean, it looks nice. It has like the Mac Pro. Like that rounded, it looks really nice. It's like really Alexa, a competitor, and I turned it on. And yeah, so that's it for now. I'll be adding more soon. So all right, so that's it for my video right now, my latest video. So subscribe and see more in the future because a lot more is coming soon. So anyways, catch you later. Peace.